The problem about you getting old, you have to learn everything again from the beginning after, when you have some injuries and God Almighty to start again. It's indeed, I'm just another beginner, learning everything from the beginning. On your mind, you know you can do it. When you have to put that to your body, the body says, yes, you could do it, but not anymore. You're getting old. Or you're gonna have to teach your body how to do the movements again from the basic, from the scratch, or you won't be able to do anything anymore from this time on. That's why you always have to go back to the basics all the time. All the time. Basics, they are the principles. You can never leave the principles when you are training something. I know it's annoying. I know it's not the easiest thing to do. Sometimes it's quite hard. But that's what we need to do. Well, unfortunately, there is nothing else we can do. How long you are homeless? Oh, Tetris, how you doing, buddy? Long enough for you to send me some money so I can survive for the rest of my life. No money, so just leave a like in there. The like will be great then. If you just leave a like in there, it means more than the money. Or a subscription, it means much more. Nice and easy on this stretch, guys. Come on, guys, leave your like in there, bunch of motherfuckers. How are you guys doing today? How is everyone? How is everybody keeping apart? Tetris, who just called me a homeless. How is everyone else? I hope you guys are well. Just enjoying another warm day. Not hot because we are in England and there is no hot days in England. There is nicer and worse days. Today is one of those nice days when we can just relax, spend some time outside. That's my plan. For now, just stretching a little bit before I get back home. Just a little stretch. And then there is a class tonight from 8 p.m. So if you guys want to join the live of the class this evening, feel more than welcome. But if you do, please at least leave a like in the page, which helps a lot. It may not seem like, but it does. It does help a lot when you leave a like, when you subscribe to the page. Each time you leave a like in there, the YouTube recommends the video to somebody else, okay? And as I say, it's all about going back to the basics. Nothing extraordinary, just basics. And what is the basic? Balance, coordination. Let the movements be flowing, okay? Put the swing on the body as you are preparing the body for the kicks and the punches and the escapes and everything what you do. Just concentrate into the movement. That's the hard part. It's all the time when you go back to the beginning, all the time when you are trying again over and over, you need to start from the very beginning. Like you are just joining the class today. Don't let sometimes experience tells you you can do whatever you want without training. It does not work like that. Mainly for people who are getting much older now in these days. Yes, your experience will count when you need to exercise, when you need to train. But you need to understand the body is not the same. You don't have the same power in your body. Your metabolism works much slower than what it used to work 10 or 15 years ago. So all the time you're going to train a kick, remember, is about how well is your body prepared, how much you are stretching for that particular kick. Okay, is your rotation okay? Is your balance good when you need to provide the kick? Where's the kick coming? From the back leg? It's coming from the front leg? Who are you attacking? Do you want to bring impact or you just want to put on a defensive way your movements? All of that needs preparation in the body, okay? It does need, trust me guys, you will need it all the time. You're gonna have to stretch all the time. The techniques, they won't be so great if you don't do a proper stretch, if you don't do a proper warm-up in your muscles. Technique will mean nothing if nothing gets prepared. This guy has saved my life, motherfucker. How you doing, loser? Thanks for coming back, bye. Thanks for just coming here and annoying me today. I annoy you a lot today as well. There you go, motherfucker. Oh, Lord. So remember, it's not the power and the kick which is important when you are attacking. It's how much you can control that movement. It's how much can you protect yourself after throwing a movement. Is your guard up? Is your guard down? Where do you want to put your guard? How do you want to protect yourself? What direction you want to be when you're throwing your movements? And for all of that, get your body trained, okay? Make sure you train everything. Your foot, the rotation of your hip, your hand, everything else. Make sure you train every single thing. These guys' sense are good. Shut up, loser. I wish to shut up, motherfucker, but you do. I can't. I wish, Savvy. I wish I could just shut my mouth and stop saying this bullshit. But I need guys like you to come here and just start shitting at me. Which martial arts do you practice? I do practice capoeira, buddy. I'm a capoeira teacher and I practice esgrima. Some people call Kali, some people will call it Arnis, depends on the place it comes from. So I train capoeira and Kali. Well, remember guys, rotation on the hip. I see a lot of people losing the balance when they are doing a spinning kick or a flying kick. People lose the balance all the time. It's for the simple fact, you get so much accommodated for the on your experience. Oh, I have experience, I know how to spin, I know how to kick. Sometimes people don't have it on them, but they think they do. That's when they commit all of the horrible mistakes when they are doing for a kick. For example, the spinning kick. You can simply be, I see people coming here all the time, making this position and preparing and do this rotation for a spin kick. And then just bring it and come back to the fight position. That's great. You can be in any position to throw that kick. Not necessarily you have to be here. You can be simple here on the front when you are actually going to need to use it. So you're going to have to train that kick in all different ways, in all different directions. It's not only on the front you're going to be attacked. Sometimes someone is going to attack you from the side. So that kick needs to provide, how can you attack someone on the side? How can you attack someone on the back? Or simply on the front, when over here, little step and a kick. But how to hold the power when you're going to throw that kick? How are you going to hold your balance? Are you going to have enough power to throw the kick? It's going to be fast enough to knock someone out. Because one of the things I try to tell people a lot, the more you're going to lift your leg, the big are the chances someone will just sweep your base legs. So all the time when you're going to practice, for example, a front kick, don't throw your kick only on the same place all the time. I'm going to practice that kick, so all the time here. Make a difference on the body. Kick it up. Kick it down. Kick it straight. And kick and hold. Turn. And prepare to kick it wherever else you want to do so. I'm from Brazil, buddy. I was born in the south of Brazil, but I live in north of England. I've been living in England for 19 years now. Fast Khan, how you doing, Fast Khan? Why are you so worried about making faces there? You can tell me to shut the fuck, nigga. You can say whatever you want in this in this channel here, buddy. Everything is accepted. Everything is accepted here. But also, guys, you need to understand, whenever you're going to throw a kick into somebody, it's not all about, I hear people say, well, if I kick you on the face, I'm going to knock you out. Yeah, probably. Whoever gets kicked on the face is going to be knocked out. The thing is, it's not easy to kick someone in the face, like people think. It's not only lifting the leg and kicking someone on the face. Don't be so easy, I'm going to knock you out. Look, there you go, boom. No. People who you are attacking, they also will defend themselves. They will protect themselves. That's why, am I okay to kick someone? When the person comes, can I stop my kick and be prepared just in case the person will avoid my kick? Now, spinning your body, you can kick someone anywhere. You can do a low kick. You can do a high kick. You can do a straight kick. You can do whatever you want. Now, whenever you're going to kick someone, you need to understand, how about if this person dodge my kick and come back to me? How are you going to be prepared? How much your body will take it? We don't know. We never know the result of a fight until the fight comes to an end. It's very simple and easy to say, I can knock you out. The hard part is to make it happen. But whenever people, they are so confident to say, yes, I can knock you out, fair enough. What you're going to say, I agree with them. That's why when people ask, how strong is my martial art? And I always say, my martial art is the weakest martial art ever to put against someone in a combat. As simple as that. Why? Why do I need to sell myself so big? And if the time when I need to show what I know, I won't be able to do so. That's why I don't show to people what is important. The secrets, what you hide in there. Show people what people wants to see. People wants to see some kicks, show people some kicks. People want to see side kicks, show side kicks. Spinning kicks, flying kicks, punches, elbows, headballs, knees. Show people whatever people wants to see. Don't show the fundamentals of your movement. I can show you one. It does not mean I'm going to kick someone straight there. I'm going to cut someone. It's easy for me just to kick the chin. It's fast and it's easy. It will provide a lot of pain. Just enough for me to run. Just enough for me to run away. I don't want to be there and waste my energy and try to punch someone who is trying to fight me over in there. It's just easy. 1, 2, walk away. As simple as that. I'm watching from Italy how you set up a high kick. Kick workout. Okay, let me get that one. I'm watching from Italy how you set up a high kick on body kick workout. I quite didn't get the message, buddy. But we're talking about a high kick. You know, one of the last things that's my understanding. One of the last things I'm going to teach someone is a high kick. One of the last parts of the kick. Why? Because as I say, whenever your legs goes high, the higher your leg will go, the easy will be to take someone down. It will be the easiest. So to show someone a high kick, I want to know if they have enough power and balance to send the low kick. Now, when you're talking a low kick, we're not talking about the kick which comes to the thighs. We're talking about the low kick which already starts from the Achilles tendon and then going up to the calf, the kneecap to the thighs, from in and from outside. De que lugar do Brasil você é? Zé, fala Zé, como é que você tá? Zé, eu sou paranaense, Zé. Eu nasci no interior do estado do Paraná, numa cidade chamada Arapoti. Na minha época devia ter 15 ou 20 mil habitantes. Hoje virou uma metrópole, deve ter uns 25 mil. Então eu sou paranaense, de família por parte de mãe baianas, por parte de pais sulistas, né? Mas eu vivo no norte da Inglaterra, desde 2006. Eu vim aqui para dar um curso de capoeira no nosso grupo e acabei ficando por aqui. Show me round kick to the branchios. What the hell is that, David? What is brachial plexus? What is this? If you translate that to me, I can probably I just don't understand that word, brachial plexus. I don't know that word at all. If you translate that word for me, I might try to you. But a round kick may come from everywhere. You know, I'll show you maybe 3 or 4 basic round kicks. Okay? Rabo de arraia first, which you can start. Most of the kicks will start from the back leg to get the power and the impulse on the spin. So that kick can be done with both hands on the floor, one hand on the floor, or no hands on the floor. So we start with 2 hands. One hand and no hands. Now, armada. And chapa giratória. This is some basics of the high kicks. Well, you can throw people, you know, coming from the back, also coming from the front. Also, not only kicking with the back leg, but also on the parallel. When it turns, how can I kick someone who is attacking? How can I escape from someone and use this round attack? You know, it's really how much we're gonna use the impulse or the hip mobility to throw some of these kicks. Now, to bring the power into those kicks is a different matter. It's how much I'm making myself strong, how much mobility I'm gonna have here. You know, and how can I stop also a kick? Make it slower, make it faster. Or the directions of the kick. The kick can maybe just do one direction or may come from the bottom up. And back to front kick. So there's a lot of things which normally I would not show that in the video. Normally, if I'm at the gym, if I'm in my school, then that's when we work every single part of the leg, the hip, the shoulder, the balance, how to transfer the energy into that particular kick, how make the kick faster or just twisting much of the body. Never see. Which one, buddy? Well, the last one. The kick is the same. Oh, it's exactly the same. We are just changing direction. Instead of spin, we're just doing it from the bottom, which can be very dodgy because you don't care much about the face. Whatever that kick will come, to the knee, to the groin, to the stomach, to the face, whatever that will come, that will catch a person. Okay. Now, of course, the person always can block those kicks. There is no kick which can't be blocked. Trust me, there's no kick that can't be blocked. You just need to be on the right place at the right time to make it work. And even on the spinny kicks, on the round kicks, how much control can you have to transfer from one kick and bring it to another? I can simply be here with you, do one kick, and double that kick into a different one. 1, 2, 3, and change directions of the body into whatever kick I want to bring at the time. Now, the body needs to be prepared. Maybe a strong front push kick can't really be blocked. It can. It can. Any kick can be stopped. Any. Now, when we talk about any kick can be stopped, does not mean someone is doing a very strong front kick. Depends what kind of kick. Any front kick will do, you know. Well, that was not a front kick, sorry. It's not about blocking. What we need to understand about when we're going to block a movement is like you see a truck coming down the hill and you are going up the hill trying to stop that truck which is coming with a massive power. The impact will be just devastating. So someone is attacking you with massive power and you're just going to try to block that hand. You might do, depends on your strength, depends on your technique, depends on how you're going to rearrange it. I don't advise you to stop it though. What I advise to people sometimes is to misdirect what's coming to you. Okay? It's not an axe coming to you. It's not a machete. It's not a knife. It's a hand. It's a bone. So whatever is coming to you, to stop it in there, I find it waste of time when it could be just misdirected and going. Something's coming. Why blocking it when you can simply divert the way where the movement is going? So the kick's coming to you. Low kick. It will hurt, yes. Leg. Leg can always take, oh, the front kick's coming, yeah. It's gonna hurt, of course it's gonna hurt. It's a martial art. Everything with impact will hurt. No more low kicks. Gamma, how you doing, Gamma? So low kicks coming. Right there. Okay, it's coming. It may damage. You can get right the knee in the shin. So it just depends which body will be stronger to stop that. It's better stopping it there than take all the impact which might come in that direction and destroy it. You have no profit. Hold on. Intense look. You have no profit. I can watch. No intense. No. Reasons why I don't have fights because I gave up about fighting 23 years ago. The last fight I had, I was 19. That was my last fight. Reason for that, I got disqualified in the fight. Back on the days, taking notes right now. How you doing, Gamma? How you keeping? Kickboxing. No, capoeira. On the time, it was just capoeira. So, but on the time, it was a different type of capoeira what you see nowadays. Back on the days when you were going for the fight, you could use whatever you could back then. For example, I broke somebody's leg on that time. Okay, it was something which it was kind of allowed to do it. We used to call it valitude, so means before MMA, before all of the rules. It was like small cities, small competitions of the state, so anybody could participate in it, regardless of what art. Muay Thai, Judo, Kung Fu, Capoeira, Karate, kickboxing, anybody could be part of it, and everything was allowed. Everything was allowed. So you could simply come and kick someone in the groin and go for it. Everything was allowed back then, But what happened was I got kicked on my groin and I took it like quite personal. So in all what I remember for the fight was just the guy kicking. And back then I used to train a lot of head balls. So I was training my head a lot. Now I don't have the same what I used to have. But I used to get like plastic bottles and put in the freezer to get ice and use to train. And the guy kicked. So when the guy kicked, I went to the head ball to his leg. So I broke his leg there. So for 18 months, he couldn't walk properly. Had to put some metal there to hold the leg. Don't think I was looking at it and smiling because I was just on the other side with my neck for maybe months. For months, I was immobilized in my head in there, with no support from the neck. So from that time, I never went back for fighting anymore. What weight did you fight? Well, it was on the time 19. Well, it was. As you can tell, I'm a big guy. It's been always. I don't know the ranks anymore. We used to call peso pesado, high weights. But on that time, so yeah, but back on the days, everything was great. I'll show you what. Now, this is not what I'm telling you guys to train. That's not what I'm telling you what you should do. But that's what I do. That's where I practice my head balls. Maybe I can put it somewhere. The thing will not fall down from there. Just want to put the first somewhere. Hi. So that's where I train my head balls. So none of these moves, none of these techniques, they are allowed in the fight, in the ring, the MMA, UFC. They are not allowed. So that's why I don't go for this type of fight. So my fight's more into street fighting. Once I was a bodyguard, um, back on the days. I don't advise that job to absolute nobody. Okay, so the techniques are, they are not only how much damage can I do to a person. I'm not gonna punch you just because I want to knock you out. No, if I punch you, I want to break your bone. If I'm gonna punch you, well, I'm gonna punch you in the nose if I can put you right under your throat. So this is what I do. This is what I'm not gonna elbow you just I'm gonna elbow you. I'm gonna elbow you the fact when to make sure you're not gonna stand back and come against me anymore. And these are not allowed in fights. Maybe not head anymore. That will for sure hurt the chin, but also seems risky move. Every move is risky. Every single movement is risky, regardless of what you do. This, as I say, when I was 19. So, in fact, when you are at that age, you don't give a damn about what you're gonna do. You just want to train, you just want to prove to one person or to another person you are good, so you just want to show off to someone. As you start getting older, you start understanding more about why am I doing that for myself. Yes, of course, you can make millions, become a professional fighter and then just go to the rings and but the line between you get punched and knocked out and get punched and become disabled because of one fight is so big. And for a person like me who loves life and I enjoy life a lot, it's not worth. For me, I'm not saying for other people. I'm not comparing myself to anybody else. I just say for me, it's not worth, going for this type of fights. I don't fight at all. When I want to train hard, I just go to my school. There are other martial artists in there, which sometimes we just go for a little spar, guys from the Muay Thai, some guys from the kickboxing, some other guys from whatever they are doing there, jiu-jitsu, Japanese jiu-jitsu, judo, we just get together sometimes and do like a good training. Everybody on their own art. What job are you doing here? If you leave a like in this video, I'll tell you straight away what kind of job do I do, buddy. But I need a like in there because no one left one single like in this video today. Not even one. Okay, right. What I do, what I'm doing here, I'm a coalman. So I work for a coal merchant. So my job is to deliver coal. I do delivery coal for houses, farms, and everything else. There you go. So that's the machine. Now that's a different company. These are bagged coal, smokeless, 25 kg. This is another guy who delivers this coal. What I do, we do open bags, 50 kg on top of that van. And then we just go for delivery it everywhere in the radius of York area. So we go as far as Pickering, near Skyborough, Nesborough, near Harrogate, Tadcaster, just outside Leeds, whether it be Pocklington, so North Yorkshire, basically. That's where I am. Oh, thank you very much. Now I have two, actually. Thanks for the 2 likes, guys. Really appreciate it. So yeah, as I say to people is, I don't practice martial arts to make money. That's not what I do. I practice martial arts because since I was a boy, that's what I've been doing for my life. Training in Brazil. I was training several martial arts back on the days, and for me, the strongest one was capoeira. That's what I identified myself more into the fight. That's what I learned the most. And now these pictures, what you can see there, there's some workshops that was in Poland last year. When we were training a little bit, doing some workshops of cutthroat razors and knives, how to use in a fight. Like you can see, it's a cutthroat razor in there, how to manipulate a blade into circumstances. That's the place where I come from. Oh, I can't see that much. Ooh, no, not the picture. I can't see nothing there. So basically, yeah. So this is some people in my school when we train a little bit, some mobility, some capoeira. This guy which is there, he's a surgeon doctor in Poland, so he comes and visit me time to time. So yeah, but I'm just a simple person, a simple guy who likes to train sports and martial arts. So that's what I do. That's what I've been trained for. Uh, yeah, I don't know what else to tell you. My life is so simple. There is nothing like spectacular about my life. Everything what I do is something very simple. This is a workshop is going to be happening in Grantham, in the UK, on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of May. So I'll be there with some other teachers from different groups and different countries. But that's a very close one to the house. So it's going to be very nice and easy. This is the logo of my group, and just some pictures which I go time to time, and I stop the van some places and then just do a bit of training time to time. Nothing spectacular, as I say. It's just me being me. Simple guy, nothing great. Yeah, well, nice talking to you. I don't watch lives, but you are so positive and like that. Oh, thank you very much, buddy. Well, subscribe to the channel. Come back here and check other videos on the channel if you like it. But really appreciate it. Thanks very much for enjoying us today, Intense Pug. Really appreciate it. Okay. And yeah. So I'll do another cup of kicks, and I believe it's time to go home. Right, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thanks very much, Intense. Thanks very much, Marmuginator. God almighty, what a hard nickname you got in there. Okay, guys, thank you very much all for being part of it here today. And if you want to see what I'm doing in the class tonight from 8 p.m., I'm going to start another live from there, okay? Catch you guys soon. Bye for now.